Welcome to Broken Farm, situated right here in the heart of the city.
It's backyard farming over everything. Fresh rolls in the dirt, yeah, I made that thing. Boots got mud, but the fit still clean. I'm out here sewing like a money machine. Chickens in the pen and they run up quick. Scratching in the soil, yeah, they know my script. Lettuce in the crate and it came up fast. Whole block watching like how we do that. I got seeds in the palm, got the whole block calm from the fence to the...
Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Thanks for checking us out at Everything is Broken podcast / urban farming. My name is Emily. This is
Davey on everything. Guys, welcome to our urban farm right here in the heart of the city. Today we're going to be planting our garden, showing you guys what crops we use, how we do our rows. We're going to correct all the mistakes that we've made in previous years, and we're just going to show you guys the whole process from manure to rowing to planting to just the whole setup, guys. So guys, if you like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let us know how we did here in the comments. Enjoy watching the video, and here we go. Okay guys, so as we make our way up to the truck here, oh man, hopefully I didn't lock the truck, but we're about to find out here. It is unlocked. Okay, so have a look here, guys. Boom, there's 2 more bags of sheep manure. And if you have a quick look inside, we got all this lumber that I also have to stack for fires this summer. So I'm gonna grab this manure here, boys. We're gonna drag it out to the backyard and we're gonna add it. Guy, what are you doing? Okay guys, so first thing is first, here's our garden. Very simple design. Some fencing to keep animals out, and our chickens specifically, because they will have a heyday with our garden here. And then we got our little gate here, nothing fancy. And this beautiful sign that Emily painted up herself in memorial to her mother. So guys, this is the garden. It might not look that big, guys, but you can pack a lot of plants into this garden. Right now, we just have our strawberries from last year, and then a small strawberry here. It actually looks like we have a green onion here as well that sprouted up pretty good. So that's pretty cool. Guys, so we just went and picked up all our beautiful plants here. Tons of soil, some manure, and wonderful, wonderful stuff happening. We're gonna go home and plant these now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Thanks for coming out and supporting us and checking out our adventures of urban farming. On today's episode, we're going to show you what it looks like to prep our garden. We have a lot of planting to do and a lot of prep to do. So come on out and check it out.
Alrighty guys, so we are going to be showing you guys the layout of our garden today. It's popped up right here on the screen. We're going to be doing a very similar plant to what we did last year. The difference is we learned from our mistakes from last year. We got cucumber lattice this time around. We got a proper dimensional layout. And we are basically planting, for the most part, the same kind of crops that we did last year. So we're going to show you guys what that looks like. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to make our rows so that we can continue planting. Okay guys, so our rows are coming along nicely here. We've got 5 rows. One of them is this back row here is our tomato row. So they're gonna be able to climb their way up this fence. And then we got 4 rows here as well. All we gotta do is shape them up, get them to a nice size, and then we should be able to plant here. Okay guys, so we pretty well have our rows set up here. Emily's putting in a bed here for a cucumber plant, and she's just got some small pieces of concrete just to stop the erosion from taking out that bed. We have this trellis that we made last year. Essentially what we're going to do is it's a triangle shape, and one thing we did make a mistake on, we let our cucumbers kind of freestyle in the bed, and it became a serious disaster. Cucumber was just taking over the garden bed. So partway through the season we built this trellis, and we very carefully painstakingly tied our cucumbers to it. This year we're going to be on top of it, But what I'm going to do is we split the cucumber bed into two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this triangle apart and I'm going to make it two separate trellises. One where Emily is and the other on the opposite side of that. So our rows are pretty well done here. We're going to get this trellis in the ground. Hey guys, moving right along here, you can see Emily has started to plant. So we have a little bit of a guide here that we made of what the rows look like, what the separation, the space separation looks like. And she is moving right along. She's getting a lot planted here. I also went ahead and separated the trellis. So all I did here was I took these stakes and I pounded them deep into the ground and I'm just screwing the trellis to them. So that'll be for our cucumbers. The cucumbers will grow up the trellis, up the fence, and they will be very fruitful, I already know. And then Emily has some beans planted. What else you got, Emily?
Strawberries, tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, and stewed tomatoes.
Alrighty, so we got things moving along here, guys. We will show you guys again here. Oh, real quick before I cut, this is the other side of the trellis, which is gonna go on the other side of the garden. Are all our plants in then, baby?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're doing now is we got some Miracle Grow and some water, and Emily is just adding some plant food to our plants. So if you look here, we got a beautiful, beautiful garden, guys. Look how great this turned out here. In a minute, once she's done this, we will describe to you exactly what we planted and where we planted them. So we'll be back in a minute.
Okay guys, so this is my little garden box that my dad got me this year at a garage sale. Our family loves finding garage sale finds, and it's been really just useful to keeping all my garden stuff in one place. So although we did do planting and all of that stuff, which you saw previously in the video, these are just some of the products that we've been using this year to see if it helps with our production of plants and also just changes how the plant actually grows. So we're doing a little bit of experience, but I'm sure if you are an avid planter, you probably know these products, so don't come at me in the comments. But yeah, so this is Miracle Grow. So it's a liquid plant food, and it tells you in the back the ratio of water you need to fill with this fluid. Now, if you are going to use this fluid, you can find this cool gadget. So my dad found me this gadget so I can add the fluid in here, attach the hose of water from our hose, and then I pretty much just spray them. So it will actually just spray the fluid at the ratio it needs to be with the water. And there's different settings, like, so if you want to do like, this is a more gentle setting, a more harder setting, a kind of like I would say maybe a rainbow setting, like kind of like a sprayed a nut angle setting. There is. So you can definitely explore this. I've been actually really liking this. I don't know. I really like things that kind of handles and buttons. Say that with what it is, I am an educator. So of course toys are always on my mind. But yeah, Miracle Grow. So we're going to see how it does with our plants from last year. We didn't use this product last year, so I will specify that. We were, like I said, last year was just our first year. It is so hot. As you can tell, there's probably a lot of sweat on my face. But yeah, last year we didn't use this, and this year we did. So we'll see what that looks like.
Hey guys, so in addition to the main garden over here, we also have these planter boxes that Emily had at her old place. And instead of just tossing them, we are repurposing them, well, as just planter boxes. So in this one, we have our herbs. So we got basil, parsley, what's this one, BB?
Rosemary.
Rosemary, and then more parsley, more basil. And that is just gonna fill beautiful. And our chickens like this stuff too, so they're gonna also get a little bit of that. And if you come on over this way with me, make our way over to the other side, we have another planter box here. And you can see the chickens, they're already trying to get in here. Good God, guy, let them be. In here we got some purple sage, some chives, and some oregano. Okay, she's the expert. I am just the muscle dummy. In here, we actually had 4 extra tomatoes. I think we just overcounted when we bought them. So we planted 4 more Roma tomatoes. So that brings us our Roma tomato count to 8. So like guys, if you want sauce, hit us up. We're gonna open up an e-shop. You guys can buy Emily's signature sauce. It's delicious. Okay, so in addition to the planter boxes, we also got this very fine light mesh, just because the chickens will just jump in here and just go to town. We have dedicated herbs just for them, so they don't need to be eating ours. And as you can see, Emily's putting some straw down around the strawberries. And we put just a little bit of straw down around the herbs too. Guys, like Emily left this door open for a half a second and the chicken jumped its way in here and started to go to town. Oh my God. That's why we have to take special precautions with the chickens to make sure our plants stay alive. Okay guys, so you saw our main garden, you saw our planter boxes. The next thing we're gonna do is, oh, hold on guys, 1 second. We have 2 things on the go. So we have this extra space here and we figure why not use it? So we're gonna do 2 things. We have a whole bunch of potatoes that we can plant. So this whole thing is gonna be filled with potatoes. In the ground, simple. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. We have extra. And then we have also, we've got these milk crates. And these milk crates are gonna be stacked up. And we've never tried this before. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna fill these and they're gonna be a tower of potatoes. So I'm gonna till up this soil. We're gonna throw some manure in there. We're gonna plant the potatoes and then Emily and I are gonna tackle these potato crates together. Guys, we don't have an actual tiller. So anytime we need something tilled, this is all Canadian manpower over here. Shovels, rakes, and hoes. Guys, for the potatoes, we have these little red potatoes. I'm gonna hack them in half. Each half a potato will be a seed. Okay, this is filled with potatoes. Emily's also started another potato bed over there. We're gonna make a little border on it. And then this is our little experiment, which is our potato towers. So it's milk crate, hay, dirt, milk crate, dirt, hay. We're gonna do a 3-banger on that. So guys, we have an insane amount of potatoes coming up. We got this bed is probably like 6 by 8. That one's gonna be like maybe 3 by 5. And I think that's all the planting, I'm hoping. Unless this one decides she wants more. Okay, so that's all the potatoes, guys. We're gonna go ahead and show you our main garden and the final result of Emily's planting. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, as you can see here, after we've recorded the main of the video, we went ahead and we built this here garden box. So we got this, which has zucchini, onion, broccoli, and this whole row with spinach seeds. We also added way more to our main garden, so we will show you that in the next video, but we added way more plants in here, and we also added some pots with some plants as well.
So we just finished planting. I planted all the vegetables for this season that we're going to be having. Our first row up in the front here, we have our lettuces. We have 2 kinds of lettuces. We have romaine lettuce as well as head lettuce. We planted, as you notice, some onions between the rows. Those are just to keep animals away, you know, protect our lettuce. They're really great pairing plants if you are growing lettuce. So that is good knowledge to know if you are starting to plant like we are. On the second row, we have our 3 main strawberry plants. At the edges, we have 2 different types of pepper plants. We have a red pepper that you're looking at right now. And then we also got this cool like ghost pepper, spicy pepper. So we'll see how that migrates into our garden. It's our first time doing like spicy peppers. We're also going to be doing an episode with canning later on, those peppers. So you'll see those peppers come up in the future with our future content of canning. Our second row is just our beans. These are just basic green beans. They're grown in the bunches. So that's all full of our second row. And our last row here is our pride and joy, our tomatoes. So right now you're looking at our Roma tomatoes. They're the smaller tomatoes right there. And then on the other side, we also have 2 other Roma tomatoes. If you are Italian and a chef, you know Roma tomatoes. They're the ones to go. In the middle, we have our big stewed tomato plant. That will grow insanely. So as you could tell, we gave lots of space this year so that our tomatoes can really cultivate in their environment and grow to the size that we can get them to. On each of our sides, we have our lattice. I don't know if you guys watched our content last year. We did do this lattice later in the season. So we did a little jig. We cut the lattice in half and we split it on both sides. So we have cucumber plants on one side and cucumber plants on the other side. So we'll see if they, grow up the lattice, and we'll kind of monitor to make sure that we are supporting the cucumber plants so we can harvest as much as we can this year. Our garden is our pride and joy, so next episode you'll see what we're harvesting, what we're going to be canning. So give us some suggestions in the comments below what you guys want to see from this harvest. If you want us to do a recipe of some sort. I love cooking, so I'd be really open to exploring you guys' ideas. And as always, thanks for checking out our channel and our broken farms in urban farming. Thanks so much, guys.
Fresh backyard farming over everything. Fresh rows in the dirt, yeah, I made that thing. Boots got mud, but the fit still clean. I'm out here sewing like a money machine.